Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Not So Shaggy Meals. Today we got for you a classic shepherd's pie. Let's get into it. We're going to start off as we always do, washing our hands. Then we're going to come over to our potatoes and peel all those. Then peel the carrots. Chop down the potatoes. Go over to the sink and rinse them off, get any extra starch and dirt off of there. Put those into your cold water and turn on the heat. Once it starts boiling, let them boil for about 15 minutes. Then we're going to go ahead and start to dice up our carrots. And our celery. Then we're going to go ahead and get our meat on the pan. And I like to use my potato masher to get all the ground beef nice and small. Then we're going to take some fresh thyme, sprinkle that in there. On our back pot, put the butter and cream for our potatoes. And the rosemary. Slice up our garlic cloves, throw those in that pot as well. Grate a last garlic clove into our browned up meat. Then we're going to drain off most of that fat and put it onto a paper towel on a plate. And then in that same pan, we're going to throw in our little splash of olive oil and our carrots and celery. Then we're going to start to cook those down with a little bit of salt, good hit of pepper. Dice up our onion. Once we get our carrots and celery nice and tender, we're going to go ahead and throw in our chopped onion. And start to cook that down too. Make sure to give that a little bit of extra salt when you throw in that onion. Now that our potatoes are done, we're going to go ahead and drain those off. And send them through the ricer. Grate in another clove of garlic to our veggies once they're almost done cooking. Then we're going to throw in a small can of tomato paste. Try to mix that around with the vegetables as best you can. Then once you've done that, we're going to introduce our meat back in. And we're going to try to mix around that tomato paste as much as we can into that meat as well. Once that's fully incorporated, we're going to open our beef stock and start to pour that in. You want it to just about cover all your meat. You're going to add in your butter and cream to your potatoes and mix those up. Then we're going to turn on the heat and let the meat mixture simmer for a good few minutes and reduce some of that liquid out of there. Once you've done that, go ahead and put your meat mixture into the bottom of a either baking dish or a baking pan. Then you're going to throw on your potatoes on top of that and spread them out the absolute best you can. Might want to use more than the 3 potatoes I did, maybe 4 or 5 would be better for this size pan at least. Then grab a fork and we're going to score some lines in. This will help the cheese get nice and enveloped into our potatoes. And I managed to find this black truffle cheese at the local supermarket near me, so I'm going to go ahead and use that on top. Make sure you get a nice good even coating. Want to make sure you get nice and cheesy. Then once you got that, go ahead and throw that in the oven. We're going to bake this for around about 20 minutes or so, and then if you need to, turn on the broiler at the end to get that cheese nice and crispy. Once it's done, we're going to take it out, let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, otherwise it's going to be too soupy and way too hot. And here we are after about 3 or 4 minutes because I'm impatient and was very hungry. I'm going to try my best to get a nice piece out. Now you know I gotta give it that taste test. Besides it being incredibly hot because I was too impatient, it was just absolutely fantastic. The meat mixture was absolutely flavorful, rich, dense. Potatoes were nice, light, and fluffy. The cheese gave a nice little crispy texture on top. 10 out of 10 meal. I'll see you guys in the next one.